Shalom, everybody. Sorry. Sorry it's been so long. The conference is over. Unbeknownst to all of you, producing each of these videos takes about an hour and a half. I understand you're only getting about 12 minutes of footage, but between the encoding and the inevitable having to repost 3 times because there's a signal interruption and all of that, takes, not to mention the pre-writing, the laying out for outlining and all of that, takes a while. During the third day of the conference, I got conference cough. I don't know if any of you have ever done big conferences before, but one person who you've never met gets sick, and it'll knock everybody out. So between the busy schedule and the cough, I haven't really had a chance to update. A lot's happened. The conference, final thoughts on the conference, it was a very good conference. Excellent team building. They did a great thing in grouping us with people from our region. I now have very strong ties to the East Coast, and God willing, I get accepted into RRC. Can go to the East Coast, make a few phone calls, a couple Facebook messages, and be plugged right into the Jewish community. I also have new skills in community mapping to help find out what's happening in a community and get involved right away. Many things in the conference were things that I had already learned, from elevator pitches to how to speak in public. This was set to give people who have studied at university and experienced student leadership the tools they need to go out and start leading in the real world. A lot of this was material that was already covered at Jewlicious Conference. Good material, always good to review. I do wish and have suggested to them that they put a survey in place to see where people are at leadership skills-wise ahead of time. And thus not just group by region, maybe do some activities regionally, but other activities based on existing skills. I was not the only one feeling that they were learning skills that they already possessed. I was not the only one wishing we had a chance to take those skills further. What new skills I learned and the conversations started at the conference were absolutely amazing. What will Judaism look like when it's taught beyond the shul? How to find out what's happening in a community, map out who everybody knows, delegate. Sorry. You're going to get the cut with the coughs because all the cuts have coughs. Delegate the tasks. All of that will definitely be invaluable skills. It was fun. It was really fun. It was the first time I had done karaoke since Washington. The people there were amazing. One of them invited me back to his place after the conference, so I would have a place to stay in Jerusalem for Shabbat. It's a story for another time. Shabbat in Jerusalem was amazing. The outdoor activities were excellent for team building, excellent for getting to know our own skills. I discovered I have a knack for archery that I hadn't even dreamed of. On a side note, I also know now that I have a knack for using the Israeli assault rifle, whose name I can't remember because my brain is addled with snot. Maybe I'm just good at distance and accuracy type things. That would be cool. But the leadership conference, I'm trying to stick with what I had prepared. It's so tough with my brain. The leadership conference was very good and very enjoyable, and I look forward to seeing everybody else again. Have many new friends, many new places to stay in Israel. Probably the most important part of the conference was the international opportunities that happened during the meals. There were people at the conference from Argentina, from France, from all over the world, and to be able to sit down with people and discuss what Judaism's like in LA, or the Northwest, or New York, or Paris. I found out I'm going to have to wear a baseball cap in the Parisian airport, and especially if I go out into the city, because yarmulkes just don't go over well there. The little things. I now have a place to stay in Paris. Who'd have thought? But the international connections and what drives Jews from different parts of the world to come and study together in Israel is just amazing. Anyhow, I'm going to lay back down now and get this video posted. This week I have a lot on my plate. I've got Wupan. I am kicking the bureaucracy in the shins over at Iraq to get the website up so I could start actually doing my job. Bureaucracy can sometimes be a terrible, terrible thing. I love the people in Iraq, though. They're amazing. They just have so much on their plate. So much on their plate. They do so much so well. But I will have a site up, and I have to do my self-evaluation, and I have begun work on a paper. But you'll be seeing that paper, hopefully by the end of the week, accompanying my self-evaluation. Anyhow, everybody, good day, be well.